Is this working? Oh, okay, it's working. We are set to go. All right, well, we're live. We're about to start our second week of Brains of the Metaverse AMA. So I just want to apologize. We might not have the tournament this week again. I'm trying to get everybody's availability. I want everybody to join in. I want everybody to be there so it's fun. Um, and I want it to be successful. So I just today I'm gonna get everybody's availability, and so it's easier. And or I might just set it for a certain day. I'm just thinking about. I feel like that might be a better decision, just setting it for a certain day and just seeing, just being like, all right, hopefully you guys can work your schedules out. Um, we're gonna have some of the same projects with us again. Some projects cannot make it with us again this week. And then we have some new projects I believe are gonna show up. So pretty cool. I really want the same projects to be joining us each week. So we keep learning about the same projects, and we just grow and we can give each other advice and all that stuff. Let me get on Twitter real quick. I'm gonna tweet that we are live. I hope everybody's doing good. I am doing awesome. It is August 1st, 2022. It is my birthday month. I was born on August 8th, so very much love August. I am really excited to be 22 this year. It's kind of easy to always remember my birthday because I was born in 2000. Okay, so what do we got here? We got Twitter. We're gonna be on ROVE again, of course, my favorite platform to be on, our metaverse. I am right now chilling in our Delta home, and we'll be moving to the clubhouse shortly. I am just gonna do a couple tweets. We're gonna get some things squared away, and then we will be ready to rock and roll. Um, why does this keep... Huh. I'm gonna... This is weird. Give me 1 second, guys. Ah, there we go. Okay. I need to check the scene real quick. Is that good? We're good? Alright. Um, starting soon. Okay. I gotta just need to make sure that was all good. I think you can hear me. I think I see my thing going up and down. So, that's good. Um, I think the sound is good. Alright. Okay, cool. We are live. Gotta get the YouTube. Man, so it looks like the market's been doing better. Actually I have to have my FTX up right now because I am currently trading on Matic. If you don't know what Matic is, it's Polygon. It's Polygon. I I'm second guessing myself. Is it Polygon? It's Polygon. I'm second guessing myself. I was having a dumb moment. See, every time I'm trying to get in at a good price and it just keeps slaughtering me, dude. It's just slaughtering. So I have to keep going in and hopefully get some wins. Let's see. Let's do 7-7, maybe 6. Break it down a little bit more. It's a little scary. It keeps going down, but oh yeah, it's going up now. All right, cool. I'm gonna push that to 70. Oh shit. Yes, we're doing some trading right now before we start because we wouldn't be great brains if we didn't do that. So I'm gonna drop that a little bit more to the middle to 87. Give me a little room, but not too much room where I'm gonna lose money. Okay, and now that we are live, I got to before we I hear my voice. Cool. We are live. I'm also going to post 2/brains of the metaverse. I don't know if I should let people in. I don't think I should let people. I think I'm gonna keep it like I'm not gonna post it on Twitter. I'm not gonna post the link. I think it'd be fine just like that. All right. Hashtag NFT community. All right. Tweet. Cool. We are set. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna keep my chart open. Gotta keep the chart open. Um, Also gotta get my Streamlabs open. Let's rock and roll. Um, okay. Where am I? There we go. All right. Let's go to scene. How is everybody doing? Hey there. All right. So we have some announcements today. We have a new partnership, and our partner is actually going to be at the AMA with us. So I'm not really sure if we're going to announce it. I think we are. We're very much going to. So, um, would you like to announce? Would you like to? All right. See, I haven't said their name yet, so I did tell people who it was in our Discord. So if you are in our exclusive community, um, check that out. I really think you should. I need to lower this down a little bit. Let's see. All right. Sorry about the technicals. Ah, I just saw it. There we go. Let's lower that down by. There we go. How was that? Not bad. Not bad. Well, just not bad. Okay. I have the sniffles a little bit. That's not good. All right. So guys, we are going to be heading to the clubhouse in very shortly. I gotta bring up my Word document. Oh God, I restarted my computer. I shouldn't have done that. I had my Word document all set up. Oops. That was my fault. Man. I need to. There we go. I found it. Uh, okay. We are set to go. We are set to go to the clubhouse. All right, everybody. Oh my gosh, I always forget I have to do the brains of the metaverse. I'm a little, you know. All right, let's go. Okay, so we don't have my I don't have my mic on yet, and I kind of realized that I've been covering my mic because I'm on my phone, so I was covering my mic, and yeah, I feel like that was messing with the stuff a lot. So, who is that ancient X society? Cool. All right. Um, let's see. It's 11:56. We're gonna get everybody piled up in here. Um, yeah. Might be a quicker AMA. We don't know. We just we're gonna go with the flow today, and then I'm gonna get everybody's availability. Uh, Next AMA uh, is going to be a bigger AMA. So I'm going to be getting a lot more, what's it called? I'm going to be getting a lot more projects involved. I feel like after the event with Portal Heads, I think we can most likely do a very big AMA. So, and tournament. Please stay tuned for that. I gotta say hi real quick. Give me a second. Hey there, how are you doing? Hope you can hear me. I can't hear you, so hopefully it's not my end. Do you, if you can hear me, do you see a little mic? Are you on a PC or a phone? PC. Okay. So on PC, there's gonna be you might have to re-log in, but so you'll go to the link. So I'll just go to it real quick because I'm doing it on my phone real quick. So there's gonna be an option that will. So you'll go to, let's say I'm gonna go to the clubhouse. I don't know if this is gonna interfere with my thing. I'm just gonna go to Delta. Okay. So if you go to the rock, it should show up in your mic settings. Like your mic settings should show up. But there usually is on the. Oh man, it's not showing up for me yet. Give me 1 second. I have to log in. Oop, this is like my PC is not liking this. You got this PC. I'm like streaming and everything. You might have to okay, so you might have to re-log in and then it'll like pop back up and say allow for your mic settings. If you also have a mobile device, you can also download ROVE on a Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Oh, my computer is not liking that. All right. Is that Jeremy I see? I think people
Sure
can.
is,
All
David.
right, cool. There we go. I was like, oh, I hope people can hear me. Huh. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, man. I forgot I had to open up that menu to unmute myself. I was just working on sending out a tweet.
So Bloombox is looking real good. I got my first auto compound, and I am. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's still got some hiccups, man. Why are you calling me? Yeah, we ran into a hiccup with the dates and stuff, and we're finding out that the dev team that we had write the code basically overcomplicated everything. There's a bunch of crossover stuff that we're finding with the help of our auditor and everything.
Oh
It's just
wow.
very inefficient. It's causing different things to not work. So it all looks good until certain triggers you can't test happen. So like when we actually did the lockup, that created its own deal. There's not something you can test until you actually have people start locking it up. Because yesterday it did all the compounds up to a certain point, and then it stopped because the calculations, the way that they work, with the compound and the bonus for locking it, it just caused a haywire, and it caused a bunch of people not to get their compounds. So David's been literally working all day on getting that all worked out. I think it's fixed now, but
Oh
it's just
man.
troubleshooting, like you fix one thing and then it allows you to get 10 minutes more down the road, and then you find another thing. So
But the best thing is you guys are developing, and that, not giving up is the most important thing. I'm gonna come back real quick. I gotta restart my sound real quick. I will be right back. Just gotta my thing is keeps popping in and out. I gotta make sure the sound sounds good. All right. I might have to actually restart the app, so give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, that should work. Hopefully it should work. All right. Can everybody hear me? All right.
I think it's just you and me right now.
Let me see. People are just piling in slowly.
How do you change your avatar in this thing?
Oh, so what you could do is, are you on PC or are you on,
Yeah, PC.
so if you go to PC, you should be able to go to the corner right,
Update profile.
and you should be able to make an avatar from that
Nice.
drop menu. Yeah, there's so many options. I love it.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Message a few people too.
Not the camera I want to use.
Hmm. Wafu was supposed to be here too. All right. Yeah, and if there's anybody from either communities, that's I think we can start piling people from different communities into the ROVE without it kicking people. There was like a major event on ROVE the other day that I attended, and that went really good. So I'm trying to. Oh, and I think my cats are getting in a fight. All right. So I think I'm going to make the tournament because I'm going to just set a date for it and see if everybody can just make it on that day. I think I'm going to make it for 12 p.m. same time, and it's going to be on a Wednesday. I think that might wait. I think that might work if that works for everybody. And that'll be every single week. So AMAs will be on Monday at 12, and then on Wednesdays it'll be the tournament at 12. And then eventually, if anybody wants to join our game show in the future, which is gonna be it's gonna be so cool. I can't wait till I um, tell everybody about the game show. Lots of projects are going to be involved, and their communities are going to be super, super important to this game show. We are live. Seems like more people are busy this week. Yeah, so a couple projects can't make it due to work, and some are moving, but we'll be here next week. So I guess we could start a little bit. Why not? Let's see. So I have a kind of a bullish question, bearish bullish question this week, and it's basically gonna be what has been the most challenging for you as a project during the bear market, and what are you excited to accomplish during our next bull market? So for GBC over here, the most challenging for me is knowing that a lot of people start to lose faith during a bear market. So just people in general, just they feel like crypto isn't going to make it. NFTs are still kind of up in the air, so it's kind of like NFTs are still new. It's people are more like it doesn't really matter if those really work out or not. But with crypto, it's one of those where um, it's hard because if you are someone who invested at the all-time high, then and a bear market happens right when you had just invested, then you're most likely going to lose faith because you lost, or you don't lose money unless you take out, but in your mind, you feel like you lost. So a lot of people leave Web3 in general because they just feel like it's not going to work out. Um, and the one thing we're trying to do is teach people that the bear market is something that you can actually bear with. So it's not something that um, that isn't so detrimental. It can be an opportunity to learn and to teach people, um, you know, develop more skills and stuff that you may want to learn about. Um, and and you can also take more calculated risks without having to worry so much about the market. So, when we're in a bear market, the only thing that could really happen is if we go down. Um, and usually, most people know when we're about to bottom, or we just know when this is, we're not going to go down anymore. I mean, there's always that chance that we will, but um, you could just take more calculated risks in a bear market without having to worry as much. And um, the one thing that I am excited for when the bull market does come back is those investors will be coming back. They usually do come back, and they're always, like, okay, crypto isn't gonna end anytime soon. And those those people will be looking for projects that stayed up and working throughout the bear market. Projects that are really trying to, change, we're not just going to be here when the money's circulating, but we're going to create the circulation. And that is something that lots of investors are looking for, especially during this time. And even like like people who stay during bear markets, they're paying attention. They're looking. They may not have invested yet, but that's because most of the time their money, like I said, is not in circulation. So we have to create the circulation for them to come in. Um, so these people are, staying away in fear of losing more money as well. But of course, as soon as their portfolios go up, then, the searching will begin. Project collabs, whitelist will be popular again. People will want to find more projects to invest in. Um, and I'm just more excited to accomplish more metaverse ideas. I feel like the Great Brains Metaversity that we have coming up in the future is going to bring a lot more eyes to learning and just, and we'll be able to kind of change the way where it's not going to be just like, okay, if a bear market happens, oh God, we have to worry so much, okay, what am I going to do? Is there anything to do in Web3? I mean, you could play, play to earn games and stuff like that, but of course, with the circulation of money, that isn't always the best option. So you have to look for different alternatives in Web3. And, one thing I'm excited for is the Great Brains Metaversity, so we can give people a chance to learn skills so they can use these skills during a bear market and even when a bull market takes place. And then also just bringing more people to these Web3 AMAs. I feel like it'll be really cool when this whole place is filled up with just, I'm not even looking at the crowd. Uh, oh gosh, there we go. But I feel like it'll be a lot more, it'll be exciting just to have this whole room filled with people, Web3 people. But yeah, that's kind of the questioning for this week. So let's see who got here. Ancient. Let's go with you first because I want you to kind of talk about your project and because we weren't able to hear you last time. So you basically we're gonna go back to kind of last week if you want to kind of repeat kind of last week's and then kind of want to answer into this week's as well. So let's see if we can. I'll let you know if I can hear you. I cannot hear you yet. I'm gonna get on Discord real quick just to make sure.
I don't know why when I emote, everyone starts doing my emote, which is perfect for this dance. Little thrill.
I love these dances so much. It's just so fun. Oh, hmm, hmm, hmm. I wonder if it's. I still can't hear you. Think you can hear me though. I'm reading your Discord messages right now. Um, I'm thinking I'm thinking it might if okay, so in your PC settings or in the browser settings too, is it possible for you to change your or to see if your mic is the one that you're using that's connected? Because I had this one issue before and that was the only problem that was the problem that I had. We'll dance in the meantime. We'll dance in the meantime. I'm also talking to some other projects, some blue check projects that I am actually going to see if I've already kind of talked to them, but and they said they're super down to joining the AMA space. So I think in the next couple weeks we'll be seeing a couple projects, some blue check projects joining us. I don't want to give any spoilers, but kind of excited for it. Very excited, actually. Um, who's with us right now? I have a couple people, it looks like. I think I saw Tren showing up. Is that Tren? Oh, another thing I'm excited for when the bull market comes up, I feel like um it's not dead. It's not Web3 is not dead. It's just I miss when it was packed with people. I miss it. I just miss, everybody just having the time because, the market is up, so they have extra money to kind of just lay around and just be on Discord and do whatever type of thing. I miss that. I really do.
So true, man. I just feel so dead.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully we'll go up to 7K Ether soon. It'll be a dream. Well, let me check my Discord again, make sure. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll keep going, and if you're able to get it, hopefully you do. We got to figure out we'll figure out your phone too because I have an easier time on my on the mobile device. You know what? That's actually true. I do want to schedule a Twitter space. I feel like a Twitter space would be really fun to do as well. Um, so let's do that. I'm thinking maybe Tuesdays. Tuesdays Twitter. Ooh, t Tuesday Twitter spaces. We could do that. No, you're fine. No, it's totally fine. Um, audio sucks. That's perfect. We'll schedule the Tuesday. It's we could do it to wait. It's today. Yeah, today's Monday. We could do it tomorrow. We could do it tomorrow if you're available. Maybe same time, 12 p.m. PST. And if any other projects want to join us, I feel like we could talk some AM or not. Wow, I can't even think. We could talk some crypto. See what's good in the markets. I like doing that on Twitter Spaces. No, thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow and yeah, we'll talk I'll see with Spencer to see what I can do to get that audio fixed. Oh, by the way, I'm just reading his Discord messages, so I feel like I'm just talking to myself for a second. Oh man. All right. Jeremy, do we want to announce? Okay, so we'll do it during the AMA. I just read the. Okay, cool. Um, I guess we could just we can announce the partnership with Bloom DeFi, GBC and
Yep,
Bloom DeFi.
absolutely.
Awesome. And I will talk a little bit about the GVC side, and then you can talk about the Bloom DeFi and what that kind of means for Great Brains Club, because you're way better at explaining it than I would be. But for Great Brains Club, we are partnering with Bloom DeFi, and we are bringing back our Great Brains investment group, which is the GBIG. for any of the holders that know. And this is going to be their referral system, the Bloomify. It's the what Jeremy was talking about last week. It's that really special system where you refer somebody, and you could either create a team or you can go into a solo team, either or. But we are going to be I'm gonna create the G Big team. So any of our holders, we're and if you refer somebody, you also earn as well. So I'll have Jeremy speak a little bit more about that. But we're also going to be offering Bloom DeFi the first project to be given the Candlestick test tube. So, of course, they'll be able to use that for their community, or, however else they want to use that. And then we will also be giving them our free general ed classes in our Great Brains Metaversity when that comes out in ROVE. So that's going to be for their holders, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. So Jeremy, you can go ahead and speak about what that partnership looks like, and I will be quiet and dance.
Yeah. No, I we're super excited to partner with you guys. For us, when we talk to these potential partnerships, what we want to offer any community that might not already have one is a referral system that benefits everyone. Our referral system is really unique in a lot of ways. I went over it last week. I'll spare you guys the details this week. I got lots of videos you can go watch for the specifics. But ultimately, as it comes to Great Brains Club, what we want to do is provide a referral system that benefits both the team and the project and the investors involved with Great Brains Club. In that, a lot of communities might have a Patreon, or they have a project for you to invest into. But a lot of people don't want to put all of their eggs in one basket. And so we bring in our referral code, partnering with Great Brains. They get a top level, or at least close to the top level referral code. And then the community can come along, and everything that the community deposits in their own Bloomify Flower Vault benefits the Great Brains project and community as a whole. It gives the Great Brains team some flexibility because they are rewarded in Nectar for every Great Brains investor that puts into Bloomify, where they can turn around and airdrop you Nectar back. So if you're come into these AMAs, maybe hey, if you show up at the next AMA, we're going to airdrop you 50% of our airdrop for the week or whatever. So it gives them a reward system through the Nectar. But rather than a lot of YouTubers use Patreon or whatever, and it's a one-way deal where you come in and you're like, I really like your content. I'm going to support you. I'm going to give you $5. I'm going to give you $25, whatever, as a thank you for the content. With something like Bloomify, you get to come in and give your $25, $50 at any point, and 10% of that goes right to the Great Brains team wallet, which they can turn around and use for development costs. They can use it to pay the team, so the team doesn't have to take off their own. That with it, you your money, because when you deposit it, they get rewarded, but you now have another investment with a trust team. Is project big, so what we guys
I think I lost you here. Wait a second. Can you hear me? Oop, I think I lost him. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, I gotta go to. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Go ahead, Jeremy. That was my fault. 100%. I'm gonna keep dancing over here.
I need to start over again.
No, you can I was about in the middle. I just as soon when I left, that's when I couldn't hear anything. So,
Oh, I was done.
oh, you were done? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Nope. I was done before you left. So,
All
but
right.
no,
Awesome.
we're just excited to partner with you guys, and you guys create a new revenue source and give your investors another diversified, safer investment. So,
That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I really hope the candlestick and the Great Brain Metaversity is something that could be beneficial to the holders over at Bloom DeFi. We want everybody to learn, and that's kind of, when we first talked, that was kind of something that you wanted more in the space as well. You want people to learn more too, and I thought, well, that's who we are. So, um,
yeah.
yeah. Who else is here? Do we have anybody else? Oh, that's Tren. What is up, Tren? Um, Tren's gonna. I hope Tren likes that because Tren's a really awesome member of our community, and uh, yeah. So this bringing back the G big is gonna be very big for us, just because this is something that it's gonna also kind of be put with our treasury too. I think that's a special thing too. It's like it's already a made treasury, which is pretty nice. Um,
Yeah.
and you can, it's all by just referring people and referring people to Great Brains Club, referring people to Bloom DeFi. Like it's just, it's all interchangeable. So it's really awesome. And I'm super excited to be a part of the Bloom DeFi team. Great Brains Club. I think it's a great move. So, super excited.
Nope, it's gonna be good. We certainly appreciate all of our partners, and it's just going to make the space stronger. We got strong teams coming together to work together to make Web three. I mean, talking about the things that have been difficult in Web three is just that has been people start looking at new innovative projects and people who are building with the same lens that they viewed the Web twos and the early Web three rugs and everything. So it's kind of like proving to people you are going to build and that you are going to innovate, and then have them keep faith while trying to raise money to grow when people are in a bear market not spending money. So that's been the difficult part is having the money needed to pay the developers to write the code we need, and when people are so skeptical and really holding tight to their funds, where just a couple months ago people were aping in asking questions later.
Exactly. And did you answer what you're most or what you're excited to accomplish during the next bull market?
Man, for me personally, what I'm most excited about is the fact that we are building in a bear market. So the upside potential, if we can build and grow now, the upside potential when it just starts popping off again. Like when I said, when people are doing the ape in ask questions later, that just means so much more money that people are more comfortable putting into the ecosystem that we can then turn around and get into our off chain and on chain investments to get to that a good revenue point. Like for me, just being able to raise the money needed to get to the revenue, so we're not worrying about Ponzi runways and all that.
I love it. Yeah. That's the thing is I that is the one thing is about building during a bear market is you have the opportunity for like kind of like to take more calculated risks and to take kind of your not your time but more so you don't have to rush it, and it just kind of feels nice that there's kind of like something lifted off your shoulders, like okay, like the people that are here in the bear market are basically going to be here in the bull run. So if I show them and I prove to them that I can do it now, then they will, they'll be there when when I'm in the, during the bull market. So it's super important to just, really keep working. Keep working, do not give up. Yes, it's really hard and the FUD is there. The FUD is like no tomorrow. And people will just, it's, projects will end. Projects will not keep going because they do not believe in themselves, or they don't have any more ideas, or maybe they had an idea and another project just did that idea and now you have to figure, you're back to square one. I've been there many times where I've had to like restart my ideas, like, okay, I have this great idea. Oh my God, it's going to work. Okay, this project who has more money, this more resources, all of this just did that. So now I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, back at the drawing board. What am I going to do differently? And I think you were talking a little bit about that too when you started with crypto, where you were saying how there were some things that you were thinking of like starting, and they some products had already done that. Um, and you just have to go back to the drawing board and figure out, what can I do differently? And
Yeah.
that's the beauty of a bear market. You have that time to figure it out, and you can also watch people, what they're doing. People, even people will promise things, but they will not deliver them. So you can, swoop that, So it's really, first come, first serve, but, the bear market makes it a little bit more bearable. I love how we're just dancing. This is just
We're
fun.
just doing the electric slide.
We're just dancing. Well, a lot of projects were busy this week, so it's going to be a shorter AMA this week, which is fine. But we're going to have AMAs every single Monday at 12 p.m. PST, and then we will have our we're going to have just decided, Twitter's going to be on Tuesday. Would love all projects to be there too, so we could just spread the word, keep talking about Web3, crypto, all of that. So Tuesdays will be Twitter Spaces at 12 p.m. PST, and then Wednesday we'll have our tournament at 12 p.m. PST. So it's all going to be 12, 12, 12. Um, yeah, so if anybody can make it, that's awesome. If you can't, there's no worries. We're gonna have them every week, so um, you're always welcome to join them.
Love it.
All right. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. If anybody has any questions, I'd love to answer them. I know Tren, you're over there in that little corner, right? Tren left. All right. I will see you
He
guys.
gone.
He literally left. He left. Oh man.
But, well, we'll see you next time.
All right. See ya.
Let me know if you guys need anything.
You too.
Bye.
And we're going. Oh, there we go. We're going to the Delta House real quick. So that was a really short AMA this week. Um, some projects that we had this week or last week, they could not make it. I got some Discord messages and some Twitter messages. So, and projects that I did have planned this week did not show up. So I'll have to find out why that didn't happen. But that is totally okay. Things come up. We are, happens. So, yeah, but the projects that I do have in the future that I'm going to be talking to and talking about right now, I'm not going to give any names. Still got to talk to them, but sounds pretty promising. So hopefully, um, they will be able to join in, and when they join in, this will very much put a lot more eyes on Great Brains Club and what we're doing. So for anybody who's been here, thank you for being here, and thank you for, just being a part of the Great Brains Club and, uh, just staying awesome. And I have a lot of things planned for us. This big partnership with Bloom DeFi, super, super huge. This is gonna come in with our G Big and with, you know, really giving back to the people who refer to Great Brains Club. And of course, when you refer to Great Brains Club, you're also referring them to Bloom DeFi. So Bloom DeFi is, a node ser it's not just a node service, but it's a full ecosystem. And the first thing it originally was Dark Forest, before they did sadly have that hack. But that hack did not it didn't mess it didn't ruin them. Dark Forest turned into Bloom DeFi. Really, I was someone who did or kept compounding my the one node that I got. Kept compounding. I never sold a dime. And I got everything that all the value back. I got my value back. I got everything back. And the fact that now we get to partner with them makes it even, 10 times better. I'm excited to, as an investor, of course, but even just because I love the project, and and the fact that I can say that, Great Brains Club is partnered with them, is just, it's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. So, GBig is back better than ever now. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted our investment group to be. Something that we're investing into it's gonna make sense. And this and GBig and Bloom DeFi, Bloomify, because that's the referral system that it's called. It's gonna put it's going to put value into your pockets. It's going to put value into our treasury. It's going to help us, you know, be able to build the way that we want to now that, we have this investment group. Um, and, we're going to be set. We're going to be set. So anybody who's ready to invest into the investment group, it's not going to be it's going to be whatever you want to invest into. But of course, the value will um, appreciate or depreciate depending. So, um, no, it's most likely going to appreciate because yeah. Also, that's another thing is with this system, I'm going to be able to airdrop people. I'm going to be able to basically, let's say, so it's going to be a system where there's going to be separate tiers, and I believe Jeremy already talked about it, but there's going to be tiers that you will be able to upgrade. And because you're on my team, you'll be able to so let's God, it's so I have to I you know what? I'm gonna have to post a video in Discord because it's so complicated to explain that I'm gonna have to like that's why Jeremy is like the best person to explain it. So um I'm gonna post a video from Jeremy's YouTube into our Insight channel so you can all watch that. But it's really big. It's the G big. Um, and I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think we're good here. I have a lot of work to do on the background. Also, I need more ambassadors for GBC, and I'm willing to give our Great Brains test tube candlestick, our candlestick test tube, away to ambassadors, people who are willing to be a part of the Great Brains team, marketing wise, and change the game for us. So it's a really big benefit for people to be a part of our community and really spreading the word. So if you are one of those people, think you could be our ambassador, I would love to talk to you more. Love to put you through a trial run and see how you do. And if you do good, then I would love to have you fully on the team. But yeah, thank you guys for listening in, and I hope you all are gonna have a good week. We have a Twitter space tomorrow at 12 p.m. PST. We also have a tournament on Wednesday, 12 p.m. PST, and this will be every week. So we're gonna really fill up our week. I really want to fill up our week. It's super hard, I'm not gonna lie, just because it is really just me and maybe a few others. Um, but as soon as I can get people on the payroll, like officially, it'll be a lot easier for me to really, really make like, these events like successful. Like I really want these events to be really successful. So I'm gonna try my best for that, and yeah, hope you guys have a good week.